Hello, my name is Rafael. We're going to install the PHP API to access your Celpax data. First, we're going to log into our dashboard. We come here to the configuration section where we can find our access keys, and also we can find the available APIs and a link to GitHub. We're going to start with the PHP API. Here you have the GitHub account where you can find all the documentation and samples and well, everything that you require. First, I'm going to install the PHP server for my Mac. We're going to use MAMP. MAMP is kind of a one-click environment that comes with Apache plus MySQL, PHP, etc. all in one. Pretty easy to use. It's good for what we're going to do. Obviously, you will have some kind of server maybe, but once you get it working, it's just easier to install it in your server. It's going to take some time to download and install. Okay, so now we're going to install it. Just follow the wizard as usual. It's pretty straightforward. Read the license and install. It's quite a big package. It comes with lots of software. It's like nearly 400 megabytes or something. But it's very easy to get up and running with. So. Okay, it's now finished. Install. Let's close this windows. Okay, now let's start the local server here, the MAMP. Here you have, there are some preferences, like here you can see where is the root folder for the HTML and PHP files, and we're going to just start servers. Okay, we can see the MySQL server has started now, and there we go. This is our running server. Okay, now we're going to open a terminal. Let's make it a little bit bigger. Applications, I mean, we can do a little test here, right? Just to ensure that we are running. Yeah, so we can see now that there's where we can put the content here. So let's maybe create a Celpax folder where we're going to put our files. Okay, so now you're going to see in the GitHub account the README file. So we can see that the API is installed with Composer. So Composer is a PHP dependency manager. So let's install Composer. We can find it here. There you go. Get Composer. Download. Here there are some PHP commands. Paste. Yeah, that's it. That goes successfully. There you go. We have now Composer. So we go back to the GitHub account for the instructions, and here is how we can get the Celpax API plus dependencies downloading the API plus dependencies, and now we're going to download an example file that there is. It's just a very simple PHP file that we'll just basically you define here your API access key and secret key, and then we will just retrieve the green percentage of your mood KPI. Just, I guess, just on a starting point. Well, let's just copy and paste this. Copy. Let's just copy it here. Okay, but in order for this to work, we actually need to put our keys. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back to the dashboard and copy them. Okay, and using VI, you can use any editor, a little bit more advanced than this one. Okay, so let's go back to our Celpax. Here on the configuration, you might not have this configuration here if you're not an admin, but you can contact support or ask your admin for the keys. Should be pretty straightforward. Here they are. Okay, there you go. So this is the. Okay, now let's. Okay. Here is my terminal, and there you go. Paste. Let's see if it works. Here in our local server, if I just get the example.php, should get some. Oops. That's fine. Oh no, sorry, it's Celpax / sample. That should be. There you go. Now it's using the API to get this mood KPI 57%. Not very good. Have to improve here. Okay, so now let's go back to the GitHub account, because well, you can see there are more things you can. Here you can see the API. Well, basically just here you can see the different methods you have. Get your sites, get the mood KPI, get the global for a site, get the global mood KPI. You know, you have different calls, typical pulses per day, etc. You can get historical, and that should be it. There is also graphical resources if you want to make it look like inside the dashboard. You have these daily pulse resources here that will basically render this too. You can see the sample HTML and follow this little guide to make it work. Okay, so hope that this was helpful. Otherwise, you can contact us in support or the forum.